there are a lot of research efforts that try to identify the sources of racial disparities in school discipline. If you look at the literature, you will find that the majority of the studies actually focus on suspensions, rather than the referring process, which takes place before a principal makes a decision about whether and for how long to suspend a student. The referring process is really critical because educators need to make a series of determinations about how to respond to undesired student behavior. These moment-to-moment interactions are instances when student demographics, such as race, can influence an educator's perception of certain behaviors, often in unconscious ways. So in this study, we provide one of the first systematic analysis of educators' role in school discipline. We use very rich administrative data from a large and diverse urban school district in California. What we found was that there was a small group of teachers who issued a large number of referrals in a given year. We call them top referrers. This small group of teachers, who made up the top 5% of total referrers based on the number of referrals they issued annually, on average issued 45 referrals per school year, or roughly 1 referral for every 4 school days. This is a large number compared to their average referring peer who only issued less than 1 referral for every 2 months of school. The referrals issued by top referrers actually effectively double the racial gaps of the referrals between Black and white students, as well as Hispanic and white students. We further examined the referrals issued by top referrers and found that racial disparities in of the referrals contributed by top referrers are primarily driven by referrals issued for reasons such as interpersonal offenses or defiance, which are considered more subjective compared with other reasons such as violence or drugs, which are considered more objective in nature. At the same time, racial gaps in office referrals contributed by top referrers also partially convert into racial gaps in suspensions. We set out to understand why the small group of teachers engage in such extensive referring behavior. We first look at their context. Indeed, these teachers are more likely to teach in schools and classrooms where Black and Hispanic students are more concentrated. But those contextual factors were not able to fully explain their extensive referring behavior. So we also look at their personal traits. What we found was that teachers who are white, who are early in their career, and also who teach in middle schools are more likely to be top referrers. There are 2 primary implications of our findings. First, district and school leaders can start to collect and track teachers' referring behavior so that they can monitor extensive referring behavior with a goal to reduce the overall use of and racial disparities in both referrals and suspensions. At the same time, because top referrers tend to be, for example, early career teachers, schools and districts can target interventions and supports to this small group of teachers. For example, they can design and offer professional development opportunities to provide them the additional tools to deal with student misbehavior. In that way, this policy might ultimately reduce teachers' use of referrals and also improve school climate and culture.